The UFC has officially revealed the global viewership numbers for the White House event. According to the promotion, the card has reached an estimated of 34 million viewers worldwide so far, with that number still expected to grow, as viewership data from countries like Spain and France are still being finalized. The event had already drawn 17 million viewers across the United States and Latin America, and additional audiences from countries including Australia, China, India, South Korea, New Zealand, and the United Kingdom helped push the total to 34 million. Today, rumors are circulating that Nicksick and Ali Abdelaziz got into an altercation last weekend after UFC Vegas 119. This user on X writes, the buzz on the street of why Sean Strickland and Manuel are having beef is because Nicksick allegedly got punched in the face by Ali Abdelaziz at the Meta Apex Saturday post-fight backstage. This user writes, here's what I know and heard. Ali Abdelaziz tried to swing on Coach Nicksick, missed, and both were separated and removed from the backstage area. At the moment, none of this is confirmed, and neither Nicksick or Ali Abdelaziz has released a statement. We'll keep you guys updated as more information comes out. Merab Dvalishvili called out Arman Tsarukyan for continuing to talk trash on Ilia Topuria following his loss to Justin Gaethje.
Unfortunately, Ilia lost. That was so sad. Nina was sad too.
In an interview with MMA Junkie today, Merab said, sport-wise, Arman is really impressive, but I have to say it, when I look at Arman Tsarukyan still talking trash against my brother Ilia Topuria, especially after Ilia put on a great fight, Ilia deserves only respect from everyone. I understand Arman wants to fight him, but nobody should disrespect my brother Ilia Topuria. Rafael Fiziev is set to face Manuel Torres tomorrow at UFC Baku. During their face-off today, Fiziev told him that he liked his smile.
Good luck tomorrow. Thank you. See you tomorrow.
Feeling great. Come back to home. Again, fight front of my people in my land. Main event. Yeah, this time main event, and yeah, for me, for my story, that's amazing. Reaction is like wow, and double wow because like my last fight is not going good, and like also they give me main event after that one, like wow, I'm on a good way, you know, and yeah, Saturday I have to show my fireworks. Very strong fighter. He have bumps on the hands. He finished last hit 3 fights in the first round. Big power, big heart. I'm also not growing in the library. I have a bumps on the hands also. I have a big heart. I'm doing all my life. I'm doing this all my life, and I'm really love that. So yeah, it's gonna be good 25 minutes.
Shara Bullet grabbed Michel Pereira by the neck during their face-off.
186 pounds for Shara Bullet Magomedov!
Quick pause before we keep going. If you're watching Full Mount MMA, you're already locked into MMA news. But if you're betting on fights and still guessing, you don't need to. Homa Fight Picks is doing the work most people won't. Hours of tape study, match breakdowns, and line shopping for every single card. The Homa Fight Picks Discord went up over 130 units in 2025 alone, with a 3-year proven track record of profits. This isn't parlays for clicks, it's disciplined betting. They're letting Full Mount viewers check out the Discord for free this weekend. Just use the link in the bio to join the best betting Discord in combat sports for free. If you're already watching MMA every week, you might as well be betting it the smart way. Alright, back to the news. Sean O'Malley appeared on the Pound for Pound podcast this week. Sean says that he knows he can beat Merab Dvalishvili despite losing to him twice. Sean also discusses his beef with Henry Cejudo and says he'd be open to wrestling Henry at RAF down the line.
The only guy I've ever lost to is Merab. The first fight was a lot closer than people think. The second fight, he got me out of there. I can go out there. I know I can go out there and beat Merab. And that would be huge for my career, because then I have beat Petr Yan, Aljamain, and Merab, the 3 greatest bantamweights of all time. So that's definitely on my radar. And I know that fight's not necessarily, no one really gives a f- about it. No one really wants to see it. I gotta maybe, go out there, beat Peter and Merab. There's a way to it. But that's kind of what's on my mind. It's like I know I can beat Merab. So that fight definitely interests me still. First time I saw his face, and I was like, God, I hate that guy.
How did the relationship get so fractured? What happened?
Probably 2015. I remember seeing him for the first time, and they're like, oh, he's Olympic gold medalist. I was like, oh, cool. Fast forward a few years later, he brings in Alexander Pantoja into the lab when we were sparring. I finished Pantoja with a little liver kick in the first round. Henry's over there. She's like, we want him for round 2. Saying, oh, he's going too hard. Pantoja just came off the Ultimate Fighter, and I'm a young pro. Can't stand the dude. Cannot stand the dude. He is retired in the old fighting world, but I might have to take him down. Put the old singlet on.
And RAF, huh?
It's definitely possible we see me and Henry wrestle someday.
Paddy Pimblett explains why he would never fight one of his teammates.
I think it's crazy how people train in the same gym as their opponents.
Yeah.
And it's American top team is a big one for them. I can remember watching Cody Durden fight someone. It was a flyweight fight, and they were talking on the commentary about how these 2 fighters have been going in the gym at different times to train, and it's like, you train at the same gym when you're fighting each other. Like it's crazy. In my gym, lad, we're like a family. Know what I mean? Like everyone in the gym's like me brother, and I wouldn't trade any form of money to fight any of my brothers.
Daniel Cormier gives his take on Dustin Poirier getting arrested. DC discusses how difficult it is for fighters to retire.
Dustin Poirier got arrested the other day. I think that showed how hard it is for fighters to retire. I interviewed him in New Orleans, and I asked him what's next, and you could see that he was really struggling with the idea that he was going to retire.
I don't know. I've done this since I was 17 years old. I've been fighting. I don't know what that other side is. I don't know what a normal civilian, without the cloud of what should I do? People are getting ready to fight. I know they're getting better. How far am I away from weight? It's just a cloud that hovers over me. I don't know what it's gonna feel like. I'm scared.
It'll be nice, D.
I'm scared.
I'm telling you right now, it's nice.
It bothered him. If you recall, this is a kid that had a tough upbringing, and then this great sport gave him worldwide fame. But now that that's gone, who is he? Is he that kid again? I know he's got a beautiful family, beautiful wife and 2 children. It's hard to not get lost when you walk away from something that's been so important and that truly becomes your identity. So I think that we should have some empathy. I think that people should be a little bit more careful to judge Dustin Poirier. It's easy to be a part of a mob and it's easy to pile on to someone. But I watch the reaction and it sucks. It sucks to watch him do that. It sucks to see the reaction because everybody loved Dustin. Dustin done some great things, especially in our hometown and community. We can't forget the great work because of a mistake that he made that's very, very public. And he's not the only one. So many people struggle whenever that thing is gone.
Henry Cejudo says Trevor Wittman now belongs alongside Javier Mendez as one of the greatest coaches in MMA following Justin Gaethje's win over Ilia Topuria.
Because there's one thing I will say about Justin, he is just different. Even his philosophy, I'm just going to throw all the energy that I have into his damn face. Like, that's not striking, bro. That's a concept that's just different, dude. Looney Tooney, but it makes sense. And the fact that you're such a technical coach and tactical coach, to have a guy that has a lot of chaos, to be able to mold him into what he is now while still being technical and tactical, but being a lot crazy, and to beat a technical fighter in Ilia Topuria, I mean, you're a future Hall of Famer, and I hope you get inducted into the Hall of Fame. Like, there's 2 people that I think of the Hall of Fame as you and Javier Mendez now.
Conor McGregor is open to fighting Justin Gaethje for the lightweight title. Conor faces Max Holloway at UFC 329 next month and says he wants to stay active afterwards.
So you believe you're going to beat Max? Is Justin in your path on this return?
I already...
Are you going to make a run at a title? Do you still have it in you to make a run at a title?
For sure. I'm a 170-pound fighter now. I've already held the 155-pound unified UFC world title. I'm open for business. I wish for activity. I've got a great fight in front of me. Max has flatlined Justin. He knocked him out face down. out cold. Justin's okay. When he's on, Justin's okay. When he's bad, he's atrocious. He's woeful. He slaps his punches a lot. But he's very, very durable, and he's unorthodox in his style.
Do you have a hit list?
There's a few names for sure. I have just more so activity. I wish to just compete. You know what I mean?
You want the smoke.
I want the smoke. I want all the smoke, for sure. There you go. Bring it all on.
Jon Jones had a message for Dustin Poirier last night. Jon reacted to the footage of Dustin getting arrested. He wrote, "Wanted to write and tell my N-word Justin Poirier to keep your head up. Life happens. This too shall pass. Just keep yourself busy, my man. It helps." This user replied saying, "Does Dustin have the N-word pass, Jon?" Jon said, "Absolutely. Said that so smooth. I literally took zero offense." He continued, "In some weird way, I think that video made Dustin even more popular. We've all done stupid while drunk, and almost makes him more relatable. Not saying it was right, but that was actually pretty funny." Last night, Jon said that he also may return to MMA. Jon replied to this post saying, "Conor is back, why are you not fighting again?" Jon said, "Never say never. Right now we are finishing up Gable's training camp. He's looking extraordinary. I've been his main training partner, and I'm moving like I never left. Stem cells must be working." And that's gonna wrap it up for today's video. If you enjoyed, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss an upload. Here are the 3 top comments from last video. The first one's from Kratos. It says, "Everything that comes out of Ian's mouth is pure gold to Ian." The second one's in reference to Eddie Hearn going off on Michael Bisping for Bisping's comments regarding Tom Aspinall. It's from NachoBot7. It says, "Bisping not mentioning that he lost his eye because he came back too soon is jokes." And the final one's from Jesse Robert. It says, "Bisping giving eye injury advice, LMFAO." If you want to be featured in our next video, all you have to do is drop a comment down below. And as always, thanks for watching.